Alright, it's been a while since I last uploaded in Hypixel Skyblock, but we're finally back. And one thing that, with AFK-ness comes the fact that you want to make sure that you have the best minions placed down. And today my goal is to find out what are the best minions as of now. And before we do any of that, we're gonna go ahead and collect our minions that have been AFK'd for a while. May 1st was 97 days ago, which is almost 100 days. And today we're finally gonna collect the slime minions and the rest of the minions because they have been AFK'd for long enough. And I'm curious to know how much money we made, and also I'm curious to know if slime minions are still some of the best or not. But the first minion here has made us 18.5 million. Let's freaking go. I love to see that. I think this means that we're gonna have quite a bit of money in here to collect, because majority of my minions are in fact slime. We do have a couple of different ones as well, which I will show in a second. But that's the main ones, because as you can see, from just 5 minions, we almost made like 100 million, which is insanity. So let's continue collecting that. Okay, these guys. Oh, I'm your biggest fan. Yes, I am actually recording a new video. It's so funny that the minions can tell that you're a YouTuber. But anyways, let's go ahead and collect this. Okay, this is also 17 million, which is odd, but maybe it's the fuel difference. And one of the goals that I actually had was to make sure that all the minions are going to be with plasma buckets. I think that's the biggest difference. I think the plasma buckets make us 18.4 million, and the ones that make us 17 million should be with the magma buckets. I don't think I have anything below than that. So yeah, okay, most of them are at least making 18.5 mil. Let's freaking go. Okay, we already have almost 300 million collected. Okay, this is a very good start here. All right, that's how you gotta do it, baby. That's how you gotta do it. Okay, this one made 17 million. Oh, wait a minute. This one is with enchanted lava bucket, so quite a significant difference, actually. 1.4 million difference. Of course, plasma buckets are significantly more expensive, and the magma one made us 17.7, so 700k more. Okay, that's pretty insane. But anyways, let's continue here. 17.6. Oh my god, we almost have 400 million collected from the minions alone. This is a solid amount of money, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting kind of excited. Like, we're getting close to $500 million. Let's see if we can actually reach $500 million, even though we're already through most of the minions. Okay, 433 million. We also have these, but this is mainly for the collection. As you can see, my Hemo Vibe collection is looking pretty decent actually already, considering that I haven't really grinded in the Rift. So this is all thanks to that one minion right there. Let me quickly see how much money we have from the Hemo Vibe stuff. Oh, 13 million. That's actually pretty solid, and I'm doing an instant sell as well. So we got potentially made more money. And this minion I recently collected because this minion gets full very quickly. But this is for the combat XP. It does actually give us quite a bit of XP. In terms of money, one of the worst minions to have. And it is also a very expensive minion, as you can see. Slime minion compared to this is nothing. But I think we have a couple of minions potentially here. Okay, we have a wheat minion, which is full. That's not very good. And it is with the Berber's fuel injector. Now, this upgrade used to be freaking amazing, but yeah, it's still actually making us quite a bit of money. 11 million from a wheat minion, which costs not that much money. And I think this is tier 11. So let's see what's the comparison here. 7.8 million plus, dude, it's almost the same amount of money. But the tier 11, as you can see, this is like a very early game minion setup. And okay, it is with the plasma bucket. But the Berber's fuel injector is not that expensive upgrade. It used to be, I think, like around 4 mil. Now it's not that much, so it made 11 million, while the slime minion with a little bit more expensive setup made 18 mil, which is, yeah. But anyways, we have 470 million coins. But I do have one last minion, which is a slime minion, and you would think that it probably made like 18 million, right? Well, this minion has been AFK'd for a lot longer. And my goal is to have it AFK for a year and then to collect it. But at the current moment, I think it may be even close to a year already. It has made 56 million. So if I collected that, we would actually have made $500 million coins from being AFK with the minions alone, which is pretty insane, honestly. I didn't expect to take this much money home today. But yeah, I was gonna be back with uploading, and the previous footage that you saw was 25 days ago. And this means I can collect my minions again, and we should be making quite a bit of money. So yeah, this minion has made 4.6 million. This one probably the same, 4.6 million. So let me quickly collect all the minions again and see how much money we actually made. And today I actually also want to find out what's the best minion. Is it still the slime minion? Because obviously, you know, they have been here for a very, very long time. Are they still bringing in the most money with the least amount of effort? Well, let's find out. But first, let's collect all of them. And we already have 100 million collected. But we have a couple of minions to go. This one is still for the collection, but I mean, let's collect this as well. A little bit of extra money, a little bit of extra collection. We like that, we like that. Let's quickly sell this. Okay, this minion actually made like almost 3 million, which is actually somewhat decent. And unfortunately, this minion, again, already full. But this is for the combat collection mainly. But it made us still some decent amount of money. But the wheat minions, which I would kind of consider kind of early game minions, they probably also made quite a bit of money. Let's go ahead, collect this. This one made us 2.2 plus. Dude, it made like 3 mil. And then this one, which by the way is tier 11, made us 1 million plus another like 1.5 mil at least. GG's, I like that. And of course, this slime minion is still gonna be AFK'd. But of course, we're gonna be looking at minions that are not just slime minions, but also some other ones. And the first minions that I wanted to test out, I went AFK for 30 hours to see, well, how much money we made. To just me realizing that I forgot to put Super Compactor in every single one of them. So I'm gonna have to AFK freaking again, because I just took the slime minion setup minus the corrupt soil. But I didn't put the enchanted hoppers in there because enchanted hopper actually makes you a little bit less money. But great success. So let's get these and let's fix up our minions. And we also have some minions down there that need testing. But I have picked out some of the best minions that should be making a lot of money according to a secret Excel sheet that I'll be showing you guys in a brief minute as well. But let me go ahead and sell this real quick, because these minions will be also AFK'd. Is this gonna be with Plasma Bucket? Yes, beautiful. And then 2 minions that we also have are right down here. Now these 2 minions that I'm gonna show you guys are very expensive, because this is the Torrential minion that costs 90 million. And then we also have the Void Lake minion, which cost also a ton of money, like 105 million. But the minions that we placed at the top there, well, they are a lot more affordable. So we're gonna find out which one is the best. The oldest setup is gonna be same: Plasma Bucket, Diamond Spreading, and Super Compactor. As you can see, the Sheep minion is only 8 million, Glowstone minion is just 2.9 million, Gravel minion 1 million, and well, of course, Slime minion slightly, well, not that expensive, but with the Enchanted Hopper, Corrupt Soil, does a little bit add up, while the Super Compactor and Diamond Spreading are quite cheap in comparison. Alright, so I've been AFK for 20 hours. Well, technically not AFK, I've just been offline for 20 hours. And now we're gonna go ahead and find out what's the best minion. And oh no, I forgot that you have to put like the flint shovel in here. Okay, well, we're not gonna find out how much Gravel made us, but we're gonna go ahead and find out how much the other minions made us, and let's see if Slime in fact is still the best one. And here we go. So we're gonna do instant sell, 141,000 from a Glowstone minion, tier 11. Then the Sheep minion, I think it's gonna make us some decent money right here. That is gonna be 6k plus another 155,000, so slightly better than the Glowstone, but it is also more expensive. Then this minion right here is with the Magma Bucket, 153,000. All the minions are, by the way, with the Plasma Bucket, so this minion should be with the Plasma Bucket, and it made us 159,000. So Slime, in fact, is better than the 3 of here. But we're gonna go to the expensive minions as well. And I'm seeing some other minions are full, but luckily not these ones. So let's go ahead, collect all on this, and let's see how much the 100 million minion made us. And that's 134,000, surprisingly lower, which is actually somewhat interesting. But what about the Tarantula, which is 87 million? Well, let's find out. So 29,000 here, and oh my god. Okay, Tarantula, by far the best, but also very, very expensive. So I think, I mean, if you're bowling like crazy, sure, you can have 29 Tarantula minions set up, but that's crazy expensive. But to me, it looks like Slime is still doing some God's work. Now, I also mentioned that there is, in fact, a Skyblock minion sheet that pretty much tells you what are potentially the best minions. Now, this is the version 1.19, and I found it on Hypixel forums, but as you can see, it shows, yeah, Tarantula being the best, Voidling being the second best, Mycelium being third best, Red Sand at the top there as well. And interesting is Sheep minion, but as we saw, in my opinion, Slime is still like at the very top, but it might be to the corrupt soil in there. So maybe that's what's pushing Slime to be at the top there. But Sheep is surprisingly very good. Glowstone as well. And also why I wanted to test Gravel is because, I mean, Glowstone and Gravel are pretty close to each other. Looking at the forums, well, it looks like, yeah, there's an updated version 2.1. I tried to use it. It's like from a year old by T-Blaze Warriors. So shout out to that guy. But for me, it didn't actually really work, so I didn't manage to get the updated prices in there. But if you search for a minion sheet, you can find the sheet, which is like the secret formula to finding the best minions. It also has like a bunch of other stuff to see how much it costs you to upgrade, etc, etc. But to me, in fact, it looks like Slime is pretty godly.